here is fine.
Yeah, I think you're right. Unless we go into a specific situation and maybe we'd come up with it. But just realize that's an option for plans.
The only other other thing I would make would be modify memory.
Yeah.
We find uses for that all the time.
I mean, it's just such a handy little thing to be able to go, no, honey. I mean, Men in Black, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Have you ever done that before? No. I had a group. They became minorly famous in this town, and so they ended up striking a deal with a local store owner to like use their name, so they got royalties. They got royalties.
They endorsed the store, so they were getting an endorsement check.
Yeah, that's awesome. Gotta love it. I've told you that my one D&D group that half my time is spent creating economies for them because they're always like, well, we're gonna so now we beat these. So we beat these hill giants, and 2 of them surrendered, right? So now what are they going to do? Well, I don't know.
They're going to work for us.
Well, what if we had them start like bringing ice down from the mountains, and we start a ice business with these 2, and we'll set it up where they can work their way out of this and like this freedom from us after having
they're
captured
indentured
them.
servants.
Yeah, so they're indentured servants. Oh my word, that was like an entire session.
Next thing you know, you're registering an LLC.
It's the truth. It was insanity.
People,
they were having a good time though. So whatever.
some people have fun differently.
That's all that really matters, right?
Yeah, they were having a good time. So.
Great. All right, we're live. Just for fun.
I mean,
sure
everybody wants to
our...
listen to our pre-game banter.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We should start a podcast.
There you go.
And that's what we'd call it, is pre-game banter.
Yeah.
That's what we cut out before we start playing.
All right, now we're actually playing. So.
All right, thanks for coming into the pre-game show. We'll see you later.
Why not? And then we can have an after game part or an after party.
Yeah.
Where we're all eating shawarma.
There you go.
All right. Well, hi everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Looks like we got a couple more people still coming. We've got seats. You can see the names. You know who's coming.
Yeah.
All right.
It's exciting.
Yes. But yeah, we're back in my basement today just because I have a couple extra. We got a little more room where we're at here, so that's where we are for today, just to accommodate our special guests. But yeah, things are going good, and we're enjoying life. Hey, Mike. Mike's here. Come on in. You're right next to Mark there.
Unless you don't want to be, there's one right here too.
Freaking Mark. Always got to put up with that guy.
There are worse people. Trust me, I've met them.
You're sitting next to him.
I'll put you right there. Okay.
I've worked with a few.
A few mics?
No. A few gems.
Oh, yeah.
A few gems. Worse than yourself.
Oh, yeah.
People he aspires to.
No, they're the kind of people that, you worked with, but if you saw them in a store, you'd probably do what
the other way.
Do what you could not to talk with them, right? We are live on the internet, so
We are live right now.
Okay.
I will not drop names. But you know who you are.
You know who you are.
If you're watching,
And you know what you did.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
You know why.
You know why.
That's a good one.
Yes, sir.
All right.
As I was leveling up my bard,
Yes.
I saw that I had an option to like raise skeletons and stuff from the dead. I was like, man, that was so cool. I think I might want that.
Yes, please. Let's go.
I chose not to. I chose to go for it.
No.
Huggles the necromancer. Come on.
Huggles the necromancer.
I don't like getting death fights myself, but these guys, they can go do it.
That just has an amazing ring to it. Come on. Huggles.
It definitely does.
Love it.
Next level, dude. You
Oh
know
my
you're doing
gosh.
Okay, yep. What's next?
I think those are last.
All right, everybody's leveled up to level 10. They're super excited about that. That's what we're all talking about.
How about Jeffrey? Then?
Yeah. Welcome in.
How you doing, dude?
How you doing?
Good, man. How's the weather in the Philippines? Starting to get hot?
It's always hot.
Yeah, always hot, even in the winter.
Yep.
All right. I love that.
Hot and humid or hot and humid and rainy. Those are your
Those are your two options.
That's
only
it,
two
huh?
choices, yeah.
Awesome.
Embrace.
Hey, Jared.
Mike.
Mike.
This is my brother.
Ryan.
Tim.
Sam.
Jason.
Jason. Oh, Sam. Sorry. All right.
Call me Tim. I don't care.
They called me Tim.
The mighty Tim.
Better than Sir Robert.
And if we had a long rest since last time, because I was having exhaustion.
Technically, no.
No, all right. That's fine. I gained a level. That's
I think
fine.
we just
I got
stumbled
extra
out
hit
of
points.
Yeah.
Out of the
I got extra
portal.
hit
Pretty
points.
much
Oh yeah,
just
that's
rolled
right.
out of
We
the
did.
portal, and that's where we're at right now.
Well, I mean, I dimensioned it.
I mean, I didn't really take any damage in that last fight.
But I expended spell slots.
Not too much.
Who did I almost kill in that last fight? There was somebody.
Him.
Oh.
A couple times, I feel like. And
Didn't you? Who took inner?
Sound right up.
What is that? Stupid.
Innervation.
Innervation.
Yes.
But he saved on it.
Yeah, I only got
because
like
it's a
10
dex.
points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you did your whatchamacallit, cunning whatever.
You guys were just.
Yeah.
At least
dodging,
I
diving.
scared the crud out of you.
yes, you
yeah,
did.
he did.
Yes, you
I
did.
don't know what you're talking about.
When you put all your resources into running, you can go pretty fast.
Yeah, I remember I was
pretty
doing
fast.
something and I looked up and I was like, what the hell?
A cone of magic,
sorry. I can-
All right.
anti-magic.
Ryan.
Behold
Yes.
Is that the Wi-Fi password?
Yo,
Just
yeah.
Announce it to the whole stream.
I did last time. You'll like the Wi-Fi pass. So it's Satellite of Love, right?
I'm there. I figured that much out so far.
And the Wi-Fi password's part of the song. I'll just mute ourselves for a second here. Hang on. Hey, nobody heard it this time.
Breeders.
Evolving.
If somebody goes that deep,
Yeah,
to
right.
kill Ryan's
Wow.
Wi-Fi.
And then come over here and
Then
sit in front of his.
They deserve to get it then.
Right.
Just park in front of my
Park in front of the house.
Someone's going to get challenge accepted.
That's right.
right.
Well,
They're going to be bit torting
there's plenty
and all
of
kinds of stuff.
Wi-Fi hackers, I'm sure. Right
Yeah.
now. So,
If they
all
want
right. Let's do this. Okay. Let's start with some introductions. And Jared, I sent you one more email. Just barely. I forgot that I was going to send you that.
Okay.
Just some basic backstory kind of stuff.
I'll get into that right now.
But you'll have a couple minutes to hear what everybody
Okay.
was up to and stuff before you jump in here. So we can get you up to speed. All right. Hey, everybody. My name's Ryan. I am the host and DM here at Dragon's Keep TV. We normally play in the basement of Dragon's Keep in Orem. Today, like I said, we've got some extra people. So we're in my basement again and having fun. We'll be back again in Dragon's Keep next week. But for now, we're here. If you would like to play with us, we would love to have guests anytime. You can email me at dragonskeeptv@gmail.com. I was just up at FanX this last week up in Salt Lake City and playing games for charity up there. We raised some good money. I wanted to give a shout out to the Foundation for Prevention of Violence that we were raising money for. It's a great cause, and I played 3 or 4 games where people were donating $25 each to play in.
Well, that's awesome.
And we raised a bunch of money, and then we did Dead Wars again.
Oh, nice.
Kind of mini Dead Wars.
Dead Wars?
That
Nice.
was the big record-setting Guinness World Record biggest D&D game ever.
Quite fun.
That was a lot of fun. We played a mini version of that. Instead of 1,200 people, we had about 150 people. So
Nice.
a little bit smaller, but again, raising money for charity, and it was a lot of fun. So, first time I'd done something like that. Really proud of it. Anyway, let's get into this. We're going to do some introductions. We're going to start with This is gonna be all over the place. So I'll just point to people, and we'll go from there. But Sam, you're first.
Yeah, I'm Sam. I play Jack, the Hexbuckler. Been here. How long have I been playing with you guys? 6 months?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
6-ish months.
Start of summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Been playing D&D for about 6 years, so but I've enjoyed this a lot.
Awesome. Jason.
All right, yeah, I'm Jason. I'm playing Zephrina, the Divine Soul Sorceress. I've been playing D&D for almost 30 years now, and I've been playing with this group for about the same amount of time as
And we
as
started at the
Sam.
same time.
You started about the same time. You may have a week on me or something like that, but
No, it's about the same, I think.
I think we
Yeah.
started the same day, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been good. I don't have any complaints.
Awesome. Bryce.
I'm Bryce Miller. I've started playing back in middle school or early high school, and have loved it ever since. I'm playing Huggle Stormkin.
Oh yeah, I have a complaint.
Nice setup.
I'm just kidding.
Love it.
Huggle's great.
That was perfectly timed. Huggles is a bard who's a longtime adventurer watcher, first-time adventurer.
I like it.
And he gained his first level outside of sitting at home in this campaign. So he's having fun.
Tends to happen.
Jared.
Yeah, I'm Jared. I started this thing with Ryan. I don't know how long ago. But
A year and more than a half now.
yeah, quite a while ago. But I don't live in the area anymore, so only when I'm in town, I occasionally might get to do a one night only.
Yep.
I've been playing tabletop games. Role-playing games probably my whole life. I took probably a 20-year break.
So you actually succeeded in getting me into Pathfinder, and on my Saturday night game that I play with some friends is Pathfinder now.
Nice.
Yeah,
Playing
so when
Abomination Vaults.
pandemic brought me back to it, and I kind of fell in love with the Pathfinder system. So that's my main jam, but
It's a great system.
I picked up D&D just for this, so I still don't know everything I'm doing, but I get the general gist more or less, and that's it. I'm playing Kelvin Brudd, a human ranger who knows a bit who was here from the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know I'm just reading what he's been up to right now.
We're going to have a little highlight too. Mark and I are going to see if we can update you on what happened to Kelvin at the very end, because it was pretty exciting. All right, Mark, but you're up.
Oh yeah, Mark. I'm playing Eddie, the trickster cleric. He's just kind of fly by the seat of his pants kind of a person. Just trusts in Timora to make sure he's going the right direction and making the little decisions in the moment. He lets the big decisions, come to him. So it's been a really fun campaign that we've been doing with Ryan all this time, and just happy to be here.
Yeah. And last but not least,
Mike Welch. Love D&D. Played it since I was a kid and loved this game. This game's sick. I didn't really realize it until we stopped playing for 2 weeks and I was sad about it. I didn't even think I was going to be sad about it. So pretty awesome. But I'm playing Klaus, the Paladin Crisis of Faith guy. So he's Tiefling, Oathbreaker. One of my favorite characters I played, honestly. So it's
pretty cool.
There you go.
Yep.
Not gonna lie.
we apologize for the last 2 weeks. The week before we had some technical problems where my monitor, the cord to my monitor died, which if you don't have a cord, suddenly it becomes the most important thing.
Yeah, I haven't
in the
invented
world.
wireless power yet.
No. No, it was the DVI cord. It got bent. The pins got all jacked up.
DVI.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. These are old cheap monitors that I got from. You can probably see the sticker on the back. Maybe still. They're from
Yep.
like UVU
You
or
ripped it off.
BYU.
It says desk something.
Yeah. Exactly.
If they work, they work.
They're
that's right.
$10 at a used computer thing sale.
Nice.
So, yeah, and then last week I forgot that it was my oldest son's birthday. I didn't forget. I forgot that we had a game at the same time, and so I emailed all you guys on Sunday, I think, or Saturday, and said, "Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
we could have a sushi party, but I can't afford all you guys." So, all right, but yeah, we're back in it again. We'll be here every Monday night at 7:00. So tune in, and you can also catch us and the archives of our episodes on YouTube, where we upload those for posterity. I don't know, for whatever. But they're there.
For
So find
future
us on
reference.
Dragons Keep TV on YouTube. I think there's an @ symbol in front of that, but if you just search it, it's there. All right, let's get going. We're gonna catch everybody up really quick, and we're gonna start with Kelvin. So Jared, what Kelvin's been up to is that at the end of this great battle on the top of the hammer, or under the hammer, Kelvin arrived just in the nick of time in the form of a big golden dragon. That you had drunk that potion.
Dang it.
And so that's gone
I was
now.
looking over my character sheet. I was like,
It was really cool.
It was. It was.
Sounds awesome.
It was really cool.
You almost died. Bashaba almost killed you, but Eddie could not let you go, and spent his your holy symbol.
Right. Yeah. His golden coin that he'd had. It was the only thing that was even close, and I just asked if it met the requirement, because the casting cost is a 600 guild piece diamond or whatever.
Yeah.
And we just didn't have it,
So
and he said yes. So that
very
expended it, and he's
right.
been messing with these janky scales ever since. They're like scales of justice as a holy symbol, and they're always kind of twisted and hanging
the
off.
chains are always in a knot.
It's just like he pulls it out, and it's
Pause,
awkward.
everybody.
But
So Kelvin and Eddie have a...
yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent. I do notice I still have several handfuls of glowing algae.
oh, that's right. Yes,
So,
That's a blast from the past.
we may have to. Yeah,
Are you still?
we have to
Is
break that
Kelvin still addicted to that stuff? Is that?
recreational.
Oh, it's
Recreational only.
up.
yes.
He's California sober.
He can stop whenever he wants.
Just needs it to even out once in a while.
just be
A little bit before bed every night, not a big deal.
All right. I forgot about that stuff. That's awesome. Okay, and in the last year or so, Kelvin has taken over the Aetus Intrepidus branch in Freeholm, and you've been running things
Nice.
out there. Been up to whatever shenanigans.
That's like a
You get up to.
redemption.
Yeah.
After getting booted out of the...
Out of the chain breakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's very cool. I like that.
and having to resort to action force.
We didn't talk about Action Force. The dark chapter. In our...
That was fun. Yeah, so after they got kicked out of the Chain Breakers, this really cool named mercenary group, they had to take up some part-time jobs with some lesser-known mercenary groups.
Called Action Force. It was as
Very 80s.
yeah. It was just as ridiculous as it seems. Yeah,
The uniforms were very Power Rangers, if I
they
remember.
were. Yep, they were 100%.
They were very Power Rangers.
But yeah, so a little redemption arc back in
So then we branched out on our own, so we could try to have our own stuff.
Just
Those were the uniforms.
There was a running gag with Eddie trying out new uniforms. with your
Trying to
glamour
get
Glamour
approval with the glamour armor, which he still has. So
armor. Yeah. All right. In the meantime, what's been happening is that this group, the Yahoos, I had to censor myself there for a second. These chuckleheads headed down to the city of Form to go on an expedition to bring back some relics from the Warforged there that might have been left over from the Cataclysm. While they were, the reason they went down is they had found a soul stone that had told them some history of what had happened there. And
Thanks, Chat GPT.
yeah, and we had a little episode with
Soulless.
ChatGPT.
Soulless the soul stone.
It was okay. It was okay. I don't use ChatGPT for dialogue anymore.
Yeah, no, it needs heavy editing.
That's true.
It was a solid B.
Rein them back.
It was a B. That's generous.
And I mean, when I mean a B, I don't mean B on a grading scale. I mean a B movie.
B movie. Yeah.
And there you go.
But the purpose was to find some artifacts and to find out what happened. Specifically, what this creature called the Shadow Leviathan was that appeared during the Cataclysm. Well, they found out when they got sucked into a portal to the plane of Gehenna, which is this fiery, volcanic plane of existence off in the outer rings. And the outer rings, is that right? That sounds like a Saturn thing.
Yeah, outer planes.
Outer planes. I didn't want to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
planes too many times. That was the problem. They escaped barely, but managed to do so. They found all of the old Warforged there in this giant terracotta warrior statuesque pit, and found out that the Shadow Leviathan was actually... Hey, Josh is there too. Hey, Josh. He says hi. Josh says hi. So,
Hi, Josh.
the Shadow Leviathan was actually Manzikorian. Did I say that right?
Manzikorian. That's what I have in my notes.
The god of the Mind Flayers, and was trying to was accidentally brought into this world for just a moment, but it was enough time to suck all of the Warforged into his world, separating them from their souls, and
He
creating this big
destroyed the city
cataclysm.
of form in a moment.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, when you're a god, sometimes
Let's take him on.
The cataclysm. It's okay.
that's what I was
We
thinking.
just ran from a beholder. Let's go take on a god.
To be clear, the explosion and the cataclysm that opened the gate destroyed the city of form.
Gotcha. So he just took advantage of that.
Yeah.
It was a little flex in the wrong moment,
Yep.
Hey,
and you know, bad
flex
stuff.
of the flex.
Some bad stuff ensued.
Exactly. All right. Last episode, you guys leapt through a portal to come back, and you will find yourself here. If you can see the map on Roll20, Jared, I don't know if you saw the link to that.
I do.
Great. Oh, geez, why are you so big? There's Eddie.
Hey, yeah.
Maybe if I just click on these instead of dragging them in, they'll come in the right size. No. Once again, this will be another lesson in Roll20 usages. There's Zafrina. Jack. Oh, we got two Zafrinas. Great, thanks. Thanks, Roll20.
Is everybody a human except for us?
I'm an elf.
Yeah, Jack is an elf,
Oh, okay.
half elf, yeah.
I think we only have one human, actually. I don't know what.
These guys are
I'm
both
human.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're a human as well.
Come on.
Yeah, we were both from Freeholm, which is a city that's on the north end of the lake.
I think that's where I was from, too.
Yeah.
And who else?
Klaus.
Klaus, where are you? Where's Kelvin? We don't need you yet. Go away, Kelvin.
Sorry, Kelvin.
He's 15 by 15.
He's giant.
Well, what we didn't know is that he's become a, what do you call it, a rune knight since we last met, and now can go big size.
Residual traces of gold dragon might remain.
There you go.
Klaus, I gotta go grab you.
Something happened to that potion, it wasn't bad or something, so now a little bit of it's left.
It's just not properly mixed.
And the
all the way.
Obscot and Skeleton. Don't forget those two. I lost the other one.
Oh, yeah. What was his name?
Buddy, Dan, I don't know.
Bill,
Did you get the second skeleton?
Huh?
Did you get the
second
second?
skeleton came through. The first one died.
I
in
know the
lava.
spirit came through.
Klaus, you have a big gray aura going on here.
I will change that.
Yeah. Not sure what that is, but it sounds bad. Let me I know why everybody came in at the wrong size. Can anybody else guess why?
Nope.
The map was wrong.
Because I was on the map layer.
Oh, there you go.
And now we're all sitting on the map layer.
Yep. Let me get everybody assigned now. Dang it.
Yay, roll 20.
Sorry.
Love.
Yeah, I can move
If
close.
I would wish.
Yay.
You know what? I wish that it
can move. I
it
think
would
you-
like
that's
put
everybody
map
moving.
layer like
Yeah.
up
Yeah,
at the
put
top.
it on the top.
Because
Yeah.
I forget all the
Yeah,
time.
Or change the way it looks.
Dynamic
when you go into
lighting
the
layer.
dynamic lighting
Something.
layer. You know
Yeah.
you're in the dynamic lighting layer because it changed. Everything changes.
Roll 20 if you're watching our game. These are free tips.
From a
No
bunch of
one
guys.
else has shared.
What's a
with you.
workshop ever, right? No one's ever.
No.
like,
All
I never
new-
thought of this. You heard it here first.
We'll be expecting royalties.
No,
drives
they're
up
free
our
tips.
our watch
I never thought
value.
I'd hear Serafina say free.
She did. Completely out of character.
All right, so you pop out. You are back in the basement of the laboratory.
So where we
Where you
Where we
entered.
went in.
Yep, you had that big vault door that you push open.
And we were
you
headed
are now-
toward the where we thought the Leviathan was, right? The Shadow Leviathan?
Yeah,
So what
let's-
does the room look like now?
Let's put you.
Yeah, because we're still here to loot this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's put you just outside the.
You thought
the
I
vault
forgot.
door.
I
did
didn't.
not. I did not forget. I actually am a little prepped for that.
Hey, all right.
Hey.
I have an idea. Maybe our two characters should go looking for
I mean, we've had the whoopee cushions. So
That's true.
That saved my life last time.
It really did.
I'm so sad. I
I mean,
It really did.
2 nat ones on an advantage roll.
did. Okay. The
hope it never happens to me.
the vault is just here behind you.
Okay.
Do that. What would you like to do?
Is the door open? Because I know
It is still
opened.
cracked open. Yes.
I'll go open it.
You've basically imagine yourself falling out like through the doorway.
Oh.
Just right on the floor. Right
So
there.
then we turn around and then there's the vault.
Yeah.
All right.
Does it look dark like it did last time?
Yes, it's pitch black inside.
Just like, well, Jack,
Like-
I mean, it's already open. I mean,
As soon as he says that, I'm like,
All right. Is
I
it
take a
like
step
is it
back.
like a curtain of blackness or is it just dark in
There's no light inside of it.
Okay, so I'll cast a light spell on
I do
an
have
item
dark
of yours.
vision if that.
Oh, yeah, I guess
if
you
that
use yours.
matters.
It's low light then. Everything's
like
black and
gray.
white and
Or you can
all
take
that
the light
stuff, or
spell
you
if
can-
you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can cast light spell.
Okay, I cast light on an object of his choosing. His button on his shirt.
right underneath
light.
his face. So he's
That's right.
It's blinding him. All right, a button on his hat. There you go.
No, let's do it on my cloak of
There you go.
charisma. It makes it shine even more.
Your codpiece.
And everyone's just looking.
Schwartz is as big as mine.
that's what I was thinking.
oh, that's a deep cut. Okay. Welcome back to my childhood. All right.
Yeah, as I go in, I'll be looking for like traps and stuff.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Who else is going in? Just Jack or?
I take a step back, actually.
I'll carefully follow Jack in and
just
purposefully staring straight ahead and just allowing my natural perception to perceive things.
Okay.
and just as a
My
reminder,
natural.
Death Ward is still up.
Okay.
You doing good?
I got a 16.
I'm just gonna count that as always up. 16. Okay.
I will go ahead and send my Ozabat ghosts as well, like just behind them.
All right. You find a room. Sorry, hang on a second.
That was a secret door.
yeah, that's what it was.
It was the vault door.
That was the vault door opening.
Are you changing the picture?
No.
No.
Typing.
Nope. I was typing something.
Probably like, hey, stop doing that.
If I had Alexa on, we could call some people. But
Oh, here.
all right. You head into this room. It is mostly unaffected by by the explosion. It seems like the big doors were closed at the time, but some things have been toppled over or whatnot. This was the room that the Shadow Leviathan was in, like the portal to it. And so opening it up now, though, it's nothing.
It appears we may have closed.
Yeah, it appears that gate is no longer there.
Now, just as a general reminder, anything we find in here that we think is of significant intrinsic value, we should put in the bag of holding so it's not registered on the boat and not counted against what we owe the captain.
He's charging us tonnage, right?
Right.
That's right. He is.
There was, if I remember right, there was like a Warforge or something holding the door closed, right? And whenever we opened it,
That's correct. There was a
Do we
Warforged on the other side holding it closed.
do we see that Warforged?
He is gone now.
Oh, and I do, looking around, were there any of those Warforged souls, the lights floating around down here?
You no longer see them floating around.
Well, I mean...
That could be good and bad.
Oh, it's 100% bad.
Yeah.
Because that god came through, and that's what he wanted, right? He wanted to collect all those little souls for their memories. So he's probably gone through the city and collected them all.
Well,
I mean, he's got all 151 souls. He's collected them all.
Anybody have detect evil?
I'm not a paladin.
And I'm not interested in good or evil.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at the vault. Is there any treasure in the vault?
All right, make a.
Can I do like perception?
Let's have you make a
You rolled the investigation.
wisdom check. I want you to.
Wisdom check.
There's a lot of stuff.
I
in the
will
vault. I want you
guide him.
to try and pick out some things that you would think were particularly valuable.
Do you want to do like a saving throw? Do you want
Just a straight up wisdom.
Just straight up wisdom.
Yeah.
And you guide me. Is that a +4?
It's a
1d4.
Yep.
Nice.
19 plus. So 21.
2. Yeah.
All right. You're looking around. There are a lot of things in the vault. Not money per se, but a lot of artifacts and things that you're not quite sure, look really strange and mechanical. Some look like they're still under construction, some not. But you pick out 6 things that you think. Well, 1d6. Let's have you roll a d6.
5.
All right. You find 5 things. That's
okay.
Sorry.
Oh, that's great.
5 is good. 5 is good.
You find 5 things that you think might be particularly useful. What I'm going
Is
to
that
do?
roll for the group or do each of
This
us?
for the whole. This for the
Okay.
group. So
And then we've now followed him in there, and we can all
Yeah, you guys-
start helping. if
once you
there's
see that
one
it's
of
safe, you going
treat.
in? Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Once Jack knows it's safe.
Well, I mean,
What we're also interested in is the mechanism that locks the vault. Because if we can lock it behind us, but we know how to get back in, that means we can save some
take
of the
extra
stuff
shit.
for
Yeah, sure.
for future expeditions.
all of it looks like it might be valuable.
Sure.
As far as like to sell to the Warforged
Right.
or just whatnot. But the you find 5 things that you're like, oh, this actually looks magical and useful and stuff. So what I want you to do is pick 5
I don't know.
cards from here. So should we just have each of you guys pick one? Should we do that?
Well, somebody doesn't get to pick one.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Well, Kelvin's not here yet.
I'm not there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, let's each pick one.
All right, we'll do
Who's
that.
gonna get the cursed one?
Oh, it's going to be Jack. We all know it's going to be Jack. Come on. Go for it.
Go ahead, Jack. You get the first pull.
These are cards that I actually got at FanX.
Very cool.
This is probably yours.
I only got that, so.
That's okay.
All right, pass those down to.
Oh, yeah.
That's cute. That's adorable.
Bazinga.
Right.
Oh, this is definitely yours.
Yeah.
You guys all got stuff for others.
So I have Orb of Intense Gravity.
I liked that one because it was mechanical looking.
Chicken. I love it.
I figured a Warforged would trap it.
Yeah, that's
I love
great.
it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
great.
All right, so what do you got?
I'll start. I have Orb of Intense Gravity. Somehow a star was trapped inside an unbreakable glass orb. This astronomical object of nuclear
I thought I took
fusion
that one out.
luminously swirls. Oh, did you? Do you want to give me a different one?
Let's just make it a one use.
Okay.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's fine with me. And you're the DM, dude.
I don't want you abusing that.
When
every single
activated
time.
as an action, anything within 20 feet must make a DC 15 saving throw or be immediately pulled towards the orb of intense gravity and is considered restrained. Any creature within 20 feet of the orb must keep making strength checks at the start of their turn until the orb is deactivated.
Yeah, I
So
can
it's
see
a
why you wanted
single
that.
time use.
Yeah, let's make that a one time.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Who wants to be the person to be? You probably want to have people gravitate.
Hey, who wants
you.
the trap detecting chicken?
I mean, you
What do we
could just
do?
hang
What
on
do we
to it,
do?
use it, right?
I mean, I guess.
All right, so I got
can hit it on
Trickster's
some
coin
mechanical-
right
I have
up
the bag
Mike's
of holding. I
alley.
can just-
Check this out, a Trickster's coin. It's a finely minted using high quality die cast on an anvil. This coin appears as normal gold piece with lettering that glows faintly.
So-
as the owner moves further away, the Trickster coin returns to the pocket of the user whenever they move more than 30 feet away.
So is this one of those things Eddie comes in and it just immediately catches his eye? He's like, oh, I missed you.
Oh,
No, I'll go like this. I'll say, "Oh, that's a pretty cool coin," and kind of scratch at it. Then I'm going to do sleight of hand, replace it, and hand him back a different coin. And walk away. So I don't know if you want to. I can roll the sleight of hand.
Go ahead, Huggles.
All right, I found a potion of potions. Too bad we didn't have this when
Only
you
a
were,
14.
before you turned yourself into a dragon. When a drop of another potion is mixed with this item, the potion of potions absorbs its essence and becomes a duplicate of the potion added.
very nice.
The concoction takes 1 full minute to become the new potion.
Is the potions that he has in his bag
Nice.
the same potions that he drank?
No, it was a dragon scale,
Yeah, there's a small
a potion of dragon scale, something.
Well, I found a potion that we can use that potion with. It's called Potion of Luminescence. When consumed as a bonus action, the creature's body glows brightly for 10 minutes, illuminating a 20-foot radiance and a very
Oh,
dim,
let's
non-magic.
use the potion of potions.
Oh, definitely. 2 of those. Wonderful. 2 glow sticks instead of 1. Wonderful.
Especially when most of the party has dark vision.
Yeah, right. That's just
That's why I laughed whenever I drew this one. I'm like, yeah, this is totally worth it.
awesome.
All right, what's Eddie's passive perception up to nowadays?
It's just 19.
Oh, just right.
Just
Mine is higher
It's been
than yours.
19 the whole game, essentially.
Mine's 20.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, I got it with this last level.
Passive perceptions. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right,
It's because I have observant and I took that feat.
the two of you hear something smack onto the ground outside the vault as you're looking around in there.
What kind of smack?
Like a thud.
Slap.
Like a slap.
A wet slap.
Oh, a wet slap.
Not a wet slap.
Not like a belly flop slap.
Just
No.
a slap.
Like a
I'll go take a look.
A thud slap.
I'm on high alert, so I'll go take a look.
I'll go with it.
all right. Outside you see a coiled rope, or the end of a coiled rope, about 10 or 20 feet of it, on the ground, and then the rope itself leading up to the top of the laboratory, to the top level you guys came in from, or came down from.
I go around
Enemy?
and look up. Is there anybody on it?
You see somebody leap over the side,
I like the rope on
down,
fire.
rappelling down to you.
I'm just kidding. I don't like the film.
Rappelling down?
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh boy.
we need
At
to
us?
make a decision right
Yeah,
now whether
okay.
we're going to
Incoming.
share this or not.
I tell everybody. Incoming.
Let's just see. I think we can handle one person, right? See who it is.
Depends.
Well, that depends on if it's one person or one
Oh,
person
is it?
leading.
I
the
guess
group.
that's true.
I keep an eye out.
Is there any more? Is there
I can
more?
light it on fire.
Yeah,
You
I actually-
see just a single man.
I
in a-
actually
in a
do
green
light the
cloak
rope on fire.
Oh,
by
How do
using-
you know he's
with
single?
With a well,
I'm kidding.
he does not wear a ring. He's not wearing a ring.
Now!
Take it easy.
This is not the time!
I actually do light the rope on fire, but I'm
only
going to
see his
use
feet,
control
too.
flames
Come
to
on,
just
Nuggles.
keep
Keep it on the bottom.
keep it on the bottom
That dude's single.
in case I want to engulf the rest of it in flames.
He's got a pair of swords on his back and a bow, and as he gets within about 20 feet or so and sees the stuff on fire, he leaps off and lands in a superhero pose
Oh.
down at the very bottom.
Fist on the ground.
Yeah.
Nice.
I attack.
Hit him.
No, I don't. I'm definitely like, I have my sword drawn.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Suddenly Kelvin stands up.
Oh. Hey, Kevin.
All over him.
What are you doing here, dude?
Eddie.
Of all the places.
And I,
Good to see you, brother.
and I,
Yeah.
I go ahead and dismiss the fire, and I just
That's a clever trick.
how do you know?
This is my business partner.
How did he know where we were?
I don't know. How did you know where we were, bro? Were you just doing?
How much of what you sent me did they know?
They don't know any
Any of this?
They don't even know, especially the how long part
Especially
of it.
the.
How long?
Oh. Oh.
So they've been gone for 2 days. 3 days? 2 days.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 long
Actually-
rests. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 long rests.
Yeah.
Whatever amount
2
of time
days.
that is.
Plus
Okay.
travel, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we missed her.
We,
And this
may-
is
ship.
Paul
we
Watch.
might have missed our ship.
You're
for
in,
sure.
you're,
That's what I
you
think.
are in Form right now. You're down in the city of Form.
Oh, Form. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's the city of the Warforged.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. All right. Okay, so what'd you say? What am I doing here?
Yeah.
I'm looking for you.
Oh, looking for me?
I
Yeah.
went off looking for Tobias in Paul Watch.
Oh.
I heard about what was happening here, and I heard you and your new, and he kind of looks over the others, friends here went down here to, say the name again?
Form.
Form.
Warforged.
Form.
Form.
Yep.
Yeah.
I came down here to find you.
Yeah.
Things are bad.
Well, in what way? With the Aedis Intrepidus or what?
No, the Shadow Leviathan.
Oh,
It's turned all the minds of the people in Hopestadt to basically zombies.
Oh, he moved.
Well, we knew that
He's on the move. He's currently spreading into Leagate. He's avoiding Freeholm, probably because I live there. But that's just speculation on my part.
But he's
Some other people are saying maybe he's scared of water. I don't know. He's some kind
Shadow
of science
Leviathan.
situation. We'll throw water on him. And, that'll be the end of the whole
Wicked Witch.
stream. It'll be done.
That's it. Bucket of water
But he's
on the Elder Brain.
Paul Watch is all but fallen. It's taken over the minds of the city's council. It's turned them into his puppets. The entire city, all of its magical technology, it's all under his control.
We've been.
How long have we been gone?
We were only gone 2 days, as far as I know.
Sorry, I know.
I guess we compared dates.
Having had
it's
experience in the
been-
Feywild, Zafrina would know that sometimes time doesn't pass all the same rate.
Yeah, so you compare dates, and it's been over a month.
Oh, shoot.
All right, and
My parents are dead.
Welcome to Adventurers, my friends.
well,
And more importantly, we've missed our ship!
our ship. Yes.
Oh, shoot.
That means I paid him for nothing.
Yes.
I was the one that forfeited all the money.
Yeah, but and now Paul Watch is destroyed. I mean, there's no one even to
It
pay
gets
us.
worse.
We can go
gets
get
worse.
all the money
I had
from
to
Paul
sneak
Watch.
down here to wherever this is. This city's been it's been occupied by an army of Warforged who are being led by some strange octopus creatures. They're harvesting floating souls and putting them into the Warforged and making them essentially their slaves.
Okay.
I can't even believe I got down here in one piece.
Neither can
kidding.
I.
The whole city, huh?
Can I do
I
insight
just sneaked
check
past,
on our new friend?
past an entire army
Insight?
of Warforged
Yeah.
to get here.
I'm going back to the vault and packing stuff up into my bag of holding.
Oh, nice.
All the things.
I had 22 on
anything that
insight.
looks valuable.
We might as well take
I need to
it.
make my money back.
He seems sincere.
Okay.
And he and Eddie's, Eddie seems to...
Can I detect
Yeah.
any
Yeah,
trace of
900
enchantment?
gold, I think. I just gave it all to him. So I need
make
to
an
make my
Arcana
money
check.
back.
Not my best stat.
I'm not
What was
happy
your
about
insight
this.
check again?
22.
All right, you,
You know, I bet my
you can
parents
have
had
advantage
some
though
loot.
for
Okay.
We need to go back.
rolling high there.
And I'm going to give myself
Do
guidance
they have a
on
bag of
this.
holding? I'll have 2 bags of holding.
I don't know what they were. Fancy adventurers. They got to have something. They got.
I did loot them.
Oh yeah, we found the.
That's how we found the
That's how we
letters.
found the letter, yeah. They didn't have anything. That was a good thought.
He
though.
appears to be
We might want to go make sure that they're not
unenchanted. Like you
That's a
don't
good point.
you don't get a smell of
Like that he's being charmed or
Right.
controlled or anything like that.
Like you're listening to his speech patterns, and you don't hear anything that seems really halting or anything like that. So
And Zafina looks at him really hard. It's like, well, I can. You don't appear to be under any kind of magical influence that would be forcing you to tell a story, and you seem to be believing what you say. So I have no reason to believe that you're being dishonest or that this is a trap of some kind. So I'm forced to believe that we have indeed been gone a month, and we are indeed behind enemy lines at this point.
Yeah, Calvin sees you looking him over, and he's just like, "What? Why would I make this up?" And then he just looks at Eddie
And it's like, it might be a while.
Solidly looks at Eddie. He's like, "I wouldn't lie to you, brother."
I know
It might be a while since
that.
you've traveled with Avis Intrepidus, but these folks get into some weird shit.
I am Aegis Intrepid,
Been there.
my friend.
So it's attacked Paul Watch and Legate.
It's taken over the minds of the city's council in Paulwatch and
And
turned them
Hopestad.
into his puppets. I don't know how much.
Hopestad.
Hopestad,
he said
I'm
was-
sorry.
Yeah.
Not
So
Paul
Hopestad is the city of halflings on the mountain, the Everlasting Peak, right? That's closest to here,
Right.
and then Paul Watch would go up around.
So it's got both of those and Legate.
Yeah. He said
It's
he's on his way to.
influence spreading to Legate.
Okay.
It's taken over Hofstad, made the halflings and pilgrims there all zombie slaves. And then in Paulwatch, it's taken over the city council. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. And so the city is not enslaved like each and every person, but it's essentially under its control. The leadership of the city is. Is that right?
Yeah. So you were able to get in and talk to Tobias. And
Somebody
get
let
some more
this,
information
like,
about all this.
Leviathan go and just ruin the world.
Who would
Just think of all the loot that would be available.
No, it's true.
Well, so far it's staying clear of Freehold.
So, is there any planned resistance? I mean, you obviously come here from.
We're it.
Yeah.
I'm not
As far as I
even
know,
sure.
we're it.
I'm not even sure they would be aware that there's even an enemy.
Yeah. It's been 1 month. They would know because trade would have been disrupted at this point. So they would have seen trade ships and things that wouldn't have made rendezvous and whatnot. At least I would think at Legate.
Well, and I think
They would know something's wrong. They
Yeah.
might not necessarily know what is wrong or
right.
who's behind it.
Right.
Especially if the council is being controlled.
Yeah, the city just may be running
Yeah.
as
Yeah, who-
kind of normal, except
I guess that's true.
Who told you
Just-
to come and find us?
my conscience.
So how did you know it was?
there
a
were
shadow?
some.
Tobias.
Yeah.
Oh, Tobias. Okay.
I went to Paulwatch to find Tobias, and he told me what was happening, and I
Told you about the Shadow
we decided
Leviathan
the best
story.
course of action was to come down.
So the city's not necessarily under attack. People aren't dying, but the council is under the control of the Leviathan.
Yeah. So Paul Watch is imagine like being a military state, right? What do they call that?
martial law.
Martial law.
Martial law.
There you go. Has basically cracked down.
Okay. So it's
in-
under martial law.
yeah.
Under shelter in
That's what
place
I meant
kind
to
of
say.
situation. Okay.
There you go.
It's
Okay.
under martial law.
Okay.
Do we have any information on where he would be operating from?
I have none.
Well, last time we saw him, he was controlling the other paladin.
I came
What
here
was
to
his
find out
name?
what you knew,
Lunavel.
so we could try to.
All right. He was controlling
forward.
Luna.
I think as you passed by Hopestad, you would have seen like this big cloud over
Yeah.
the mountain. And you've heard the stories, like you mentioned, that the people there are basically zombies, and that like those stories have gotten out because people go there on pilgrimages and stuff and whatnot.
So Hopestad's in a bad shape.
Yeah.
Paul Watch is just under martial law currently. I guess so our choices are we can go try to do some recon in Paul Watch, but that's a ways away.
Or go and rally the army.
Yeah, go to Legate and see if we can't find some help. Or not Legate, but to Freeholm and see if we can find some larger help. And we'll also probably try to do some information gathering on the way out of here. I mean, between my ability to shroud everyone in shadows, as well as Kelvin, we should be able to get out easily.
Hold on. So it's only Paul Watch and Holpstad that are being infected right now, right?
It's
Leagate as well?
spreading to Leagate. Paul Watch is under martial law. Hopestadt is just basically lost.
Yeah, it's a bunch of
Everyone there are
zombies.
zombies.
Let me take those for you.
And then the city you're in,
Hey, there's an active army that's
an army
being
of
built.
an army led by some strange octopus creatures.
Well, we could try to take over this army and use it to our advantage.
I like
Since
it.
Or
we're
free
here.
this one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Free it and use it.
To what end?
Just so that it isn't-
am I understanding that we're discussing opposing a literal god? Alone.
Sounds like it.
Or at least disrupting what it's doing.
Usually in
can't-
these wars of gods and men, it doesn't go well for men.
It's true. I've been in the middle of one already once. I made it out okay.
So,
I mean,
might
some
I-
of us have protectors.
But occasionally,
They're watching out for us.
sister, these men become gods. Shall we try?
I'm still packing up loot.
Like our
this whole time. It's just like whatever.
The Avatar.
the girl Avatar mercenary.
Shandy Black Eyes.
Yeah. Like Our Lady Shandy Black Eyes.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So our plan is become gods and have an all-out brawl.
Well, I do think it's worth probably checking out just to see what this command structure is of this army, and if the Warforged appear to be doing it of their own free will, that's one thing, or if they're being commanded to do it some way.
They're collecting floating souls and putting them into the Warforged, essentially putting them under their control.
Yeah, so if we get rid of the mind flayers that are controlling, that maybe they would be at least let loose on their own recognizance versus being a zombie army for squid faces.
I mean, we can just put the souls back into the bodies and see what happened.
Well, I think that's what they're doing.
No,
but
I know,
somehow-
But they're
The two
probably
bodies that
tampering
we
with the
have.
souls.
I'm going to
Yeah,
attempt
yeah.
to persuade you.
Good luck.
Let's go. Let's hear a song. Song.
I'm going to say, but look, I learned a new spell.
Oh.
You're gonna try and dominate me.
Looked out and learned a new spell.
8 plus 13.
Oh, dang.
For what?
I'm trying to persuade him to go along with the plan
Oh,
of killing
that's
the players.
He seems very persuasive.
What do you want me to roll against?
It's very persuasive.
That's up to you. I mean,
Because here's the thing.
what do you think he's?
Zafrina is based in reason and logic, and his argument is inherently flawed. I say,
Well,
But it was very
if you have
persuasive.
an alternative, other than laying down and dying, I'm open to hearing it.
I always.
And again,
have
we
it.
do need to leave. We do need to get out of form.
I suggest that let's gather some information. Let's find some people who might be able to actually stand against a god. You've mentioned numerous times that we work for a silver dragon, apparently.
Yes.
That likely should be
probably
our
should.
first stop.
Well, actually, why don't we
quite
just
moody.
do this?
It's quite moody.
Actually, we probably should just
true, she almost
do
killed me.
sending to Lady Sylvana right now.
All right.
Also, you have the ability to commune with a god.
I can, but let's try this first. Sending is
I'm guessing
super
because
easy.
God's kind of quiet.
He's hesitant about talking to his god. That's interesting.
I would be hesitant about talking to any god.
So I am going to send this to Lady Sylvana.
All right.
Say, do they automatically know who I am?
Does who automatically?
When I'm doing sending.
The recipient of the
That's what I was just about to
Yes,
look up.
they do.
Yeah, I think they.
If they
they hear your
met you
voice or
before,
whatever, right?
You should still tell him.
It
Incoming.
recognizes you as the sender if it knows you.
incoming message from.
do you accept?
So I'm going to say
25 words, right?
Yep.
do you know about
In
Manzakorian? That's
Indeed,
one word.
do-do. Stop.
That's one word. Yeah, exactly. Do you know about Manzakorian?
We established earlier that
a
emojis are acceptable.
I am wondering if you
It's only 3 words.
any plan or need for us now. Really close.
And
That's
Calvin
it.
says
That's
hi.
it. And Calvin says hi. I did have enough words. I had enough words to say that. Calvin, is that all I got?
And Calvin.
Oh,
Tell her I was a gold dragon.
it was really cool. It was really cool.
It was so sweet. It's cool. So cool.
Do you remember that
He
time?
also wants to know
As a gold dragon?
if you like anyone from Aetus Intrepidus like more than a friend.
Check this.
Yes or no?
You get this paperback on the top. It says MASH. How's all that go? I can't remember anymore.
She said maybe.
Okay.
I'm gonna see her at Reese's.
If anybody under 25 knows what MASH is, I would love to know if that's still a thing or not.
It's a great show.
Oh, man. Okay.
And while we're waiting for a response,
So this whole time I've been like picking through the treasury.
I don't think you've been
Let's
picking.
do,
You've just been shoving.
Yeah, probably.
while I'm waiting for a response,
Calvin,
actually-
as you're wandering around, I don't want to. You spot something too that looks interesting.
we can give him this one.
Then you put it back down.
Looks like you found quite a pile of loot.
Yeah, there's some stuff here. It's pretty cool.
In the meantime, I'm actually talking
Useless.
to Huggles, and I say, "It's from what I know
merchant trash.
of the other stories.
Mimic detector.
That's actually useful.
That's really cool, actually.
Usually, when one god is directly meddling, usually that means others
Well, I
opens
mean,
the door
this
for
is-
others to directly meddle.
This is technically a lesser god.
Well, then technically, a lesser god
did
could meddle, right?
Lady Savannah
So
answered.
Savannah finally does answer, yes.
She left me on red quite a while.
She had to talk to her
just like 3
girlfriends
dots.
to figure out what
Just
you
3 dots.
You're like
So long.
rethinking your entire message. Yeah.
Lady Savannah's typing.
It's just the little dots.
This thing.
It disappears for a second, goes back.
Her message is very short because she's knows she only has 25 words to send
Sure.
back, right?
Yeah.
So she's not going to waste stuff like asking how you are,
Sure.
or
Of course not. I would not expect
anything
you
like
to.
that. So, she just says, Eddie, there's
We're effed. No, I'm just kidding.
man. Now I have to think in short things too.
You can break the rules.
Yeah, I can
It's
break
true.
it.
You are.
We don't
yeah.
care. We're not going to count.
I won't count for you. How about that?
She says, "Get to the dragon. Get the dragon. Why was she called the Dragon's Keep? She's the dragon.
Get to
It's
my
like, that's not French fries in France. Get to my keep as quickly as possible. Stay away from Freeholm. No, stay away from not Freeholm. Stay away from Paulwatch and Hopestad, and be careful of anyone you meet."
Okay. So I'll relay that.
Hi, Kelvin.
Now I should be careful of the 5 of you.
This is true.
I don't know what you're talking about. The rope. She's my
Flares back up. No, I'm just, you're not
So,
going anywhere.
with that in mind, then yes, let's just leave the city, get
Don't
as much
trust
information
Kelvin.
on our way. That was at the end.
Kelvin who?
And I leave that part out.
I like to whisper too.
I leave that part out, and then I
That's
just
fine.
keep doing this to Jack.
No, she doesn't say that. She's
I go and slit his throat.
No.
That's what you wanted, right?
I'm glad that's what that means. We know that it's set. It's canon. In case we ever need anything, that's the signal.
Yes.
Okay.
Good to have that.
Yep.
Not open to misinterpretation.
Nope, not at all. It's funny though because you have sending, which literally goes into my mind. But no, let's do
icon. Way better.
Yeah, what if you've been silenced or something and you can't?
There's no way you can
spell.
misinterpret that. So I get it.
I take it you relay the message.
Yes, I relay the message and say we should probably, if that's the case, then we should head out almost immediately.
I agree. I think this is a good plan.
Should we go check
We'll go to
parents?
somebody who's been around, who's been gathering information, and
I sure hope we cross the paths of some of these. I want to just see how modified memory works on an elder being. It seems. I don't know. We'll see. Every once in a while. Every once in a while.
Aren't they mind flayers?
Right.
Aren't
Well, I guess they're mind flayers. I don't know. Eddie doesn't know a lot about lore. He's just guessing. Let's go.
Jack definitely doesn't know. He just
And
guessed.
besides, my luck's back in. Just so you know.
As he flicks the coin.
As I
again.
flick a coin in.
new holy symbol found.
Nice.
Slightly
All right.
glowing.
You guys climbing up the rope?
And I say,
How are you getting out?
perhaps before we go, it might be prudent to commune with Timora if you're able.
Sure, we can do that. What would you want to know from her?
A safe way to the dragon.
Oh, our safest way to the dragon? Okay, we can try that. I am
there an
going
airship?
to...
Also, other good questions if she's up for answering multiple.
So I can do 3 questions that can be answered by yes or no. And it says divine beings aren't necessarily omniscient, so you might receive unclear as an answer if a question pertains to information that lies beyond the deity's knowledge. In a case where one word answer could be misleading or contrary to the deity's interest, the GM might offer a short phrase or an answer instead. If you cast the spell 2 or more times before finishing your next long rest, there's a cumulative 25% chance of each casting after the first that you get no answer.
Well, I think it would be good to know how to get out of here safely.
So yes or no only is the only problem with commune.
I think I can guide us out. I got
Oh
it.
yeah, I guess you got in, right?
Okay.
We could ask. Well, yes or no makes it so limited. Is there anything specific we could ask her that we really need to know? It'd be a good time to do it.
My line of thought, I'm not quite sure how to word it, but my line of thought is somehow along the lines of, let's say we have a list of names, and we say on this list, is there anybody whom we could contact that would be able to help us?
We could ask if there is a member of the council of Paul Watch that's still got their mind free.
I'm not sure that. I mean, sure, that might be helpful, but I'm trying to think. I really feel like if we're going to stand in opposition to a god, we need power to do that.
Sure.
What are you talking about?
Where do we find such power?
Potion of luminescence.
We could ask if it's here, and we may want to spend more time searching here.
That might be prudent.
Yeah.
I mean, because while we all have power in our own right, Lunuel was a divine warrior and bent to the will of Manzicorian in moments.
Mm-hmm. It is true. Does Klaus know anything about Manzicorian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a history check.
And even the power of a minor god is
I knew a
still
whole lot about
an
it.
exponentially
Well,
more than
yes,
ours.
of course.
And even, a silver dragon is great, but a silver dragon's not a god.
Sure.
So where do we, unless there's another god who's willing to intervene to save these people?
Oh, I know nothing. I rolled a 3.
A 3.
Nothing that I already
You want me
told
to give you bardic inspiration?
Sure.
Okay,
D6.
So I don't know how to ask. I don't know how to ask it either.
That's the bardic
thing.
inspiration. Something
You guys,
like that.
anybody else have an idea on how to ask a yes or no question that could get us an answer closer to, or of, is there a weapon or something?
Yeah. Is there
Here.
a?
We can just ask if there's something here,
If there's something here that will help us in
and
this.
if it's in the vault.
And then you got 3 questions, right?
3.
is the best way to the dragon's lair through X. Right?
Perhaps
At least it'll narrow us down.
Perhaps using something along those lines of, is the path to defeating Manzikorian through obtaining artifacts? And if it's a no, is the path to defeating Manzikorian through
People.
Oh, is the path to Manzikorian through aligning with
Music.
a god? It's not in the power of music. It's not music, I promise.
Let's agree on the 3 questions, and then I can just do the spell.
Oh, that's great.
So,
Manzikorian is the Shadow Leviathan.
Yeah.
Same?
yeah, same. The Shadow
Is
Leviathan's in there.
Manzikorian afraid of water?
There you go.
Okay. Manzikorian,
Squid
afraid of
faces
water.
Afraid of water.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
Is
avoiding Freeholm.
there-
Calvin's heard some rumors that it's something to do with the water.
Is there an item we can retrieve? But then what is it?
Why would you
Or-
be afraid of water?
or
It's
a-
a stupid question.
Or a
What
god,
is it about water?
or a god that we have the ability to contact.
Is there an item?
Oh no, I just had an awful thought.
What?
What if it's not a god that we contact?
Oh, well, yeah, we could.
What if it's a devil?
A devil, and we try to get it.
I know a few.
I also know a few.
Okay, well, I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, is there a being?
A higher being that we have the ability to contact.
Okay,
That
is
would be
there
willing to help us.
Being that we have the ability to. But all she's going to say is yes, and then who is it though?
Well,
That's the
then,
next question.
Then
Oh,
we'll
no,
go.
can't
We'll
ask
go
that.
that way.
The ability to contact. Okay, is there a higher being that we have the ability to contact
that would directly.
that could directly help against?
That would directly involve themselves.
Yes, that could directly help against Manzikorian.
And the third one is.
And what's the third?
That should rule out most demons and devils.
The third
What
one was
did
something
you
like-
find-
What was our other
article?
You spent time
Is there an item? Do we want to ask if there's an item?
Absolutely.
Well,
Those
I-
are very great ones.
I spent
Is there an
time
item-
creating a book from
Item
all of
notes
these,
and
in
stuff, right?
form.
from all the stuff.
Or what if
from
there's an item somewhere else?
Solus.
Is there an item?
Yeah,
Sure,
but,
inform, sure.
Yeah,
Over
but
here.
of course, there's an
paths
item.
in and out of the
right?
city.
Yeah.
Inform.
No, I
That
meant,
could help
I meant
us
from,
in defeating
from Manzikorian's palace.
Oh no, we didn't go over.
We didn't go over that stuff that you did yet. Okay. All right. So we do have some information there too.
Okay.
That we can access. I was freaking out trying to give you guys lore dumps and yes and no answers, and I'm not quite sure how to do that.
Neither do we.
I was pretty sure there was a book here. So I'll
Is
remind
there?
you guys that there's the study that Zafrina and I don't know who else was with you.
Well, commune. You can also reply in short answers.
You can. It does say you
okay.
can reply
Yeah, yeah.
in short
All right,
answers.
great.
It's just that we were to ask a yes or no question. So if it couldn't be answered by yes or no,
All right.
that would be an illegal question.
Gotcha.
So you can expound if you'd like.
Calvin's gonna check the room for mimics.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad
Putting
idea.
stuff in the bag of holding.
Hey, if you find any potions, let me know.
Okay, so I will
Besides
get out
that
my little items that I use to do my rituals, and I will draw, circles on the floor, and it just looks random.
It's one.
To be completely honest, it looks like a kindergartner's scribbling on the floor and dropping little things in them, and then asks
time
these
we're allowed to
three.
see.
Is that?
Yeah, ask these 3 questions.
All right.
Well, we'll start with this one.
Calvin
Is there-
elbows
Three, yeah, the other
Calvin
side. You see.
elbows Huggles.
Yes.
While he's doing that, and it's like, I used to scoff at this stuff, and then he brought me back from the dead.
It works most
Well
of the
done.
time.
Well done, Eddie.
And I will ask, is the Manzikorian afraid of water?
Yes. Large bodies.
Okay. All right. Great.
Large bodies.
Make a note of that.
Is there a higher being that we have the ability to contact that could directly help against Manzikorian, my dear?
Make sure you add that little last one.
I should be doing some kind of. She's
Calvin says
trickster.
hi.
She's cool. Huh? What?
Say, Calvin says hi.
And Kelvin says hi. You remember him. You helped me bring him back.
She says, I remember another of your friends.
Yes? Who else?
And that's all she says. That's all.
Okay.
So we didn't get an answer to.
Crap, we wasted one.
You feel like that's the answer. You feel like that's the answer to your question.
Oh, what was that?
Is there a higher being that can be?
Yeah.
And what did she
I
say?
know another.
I remember another of your friends.
Lady Sylvana.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, all right.
And then...
Didn't you say you knew a god?
I don't know what happened
Oh,
to the other crew.
what's his bucket?
Definitely is not Sully.
He's the tree daddy. Sully.
Sully's.
It is Sully?
Sully.
Now it is Sully. That's right. It is true.
It is Sully.
Sully is the avatar of the tree. He's the tree father.
He's the tree father.
That's what
I told you, he's the tree
Oh, I
daddy.
didn't know that.
Married
So
to.
I know that. Yeah, you knew that.
Okay.
Oh, Kelvin is so annoyed by it.
And then, is there an item in the vault that could help us defeat Manzicorian? Just asking the whole damn city is crazy.
No.
Even if you
No.
did ask the city, then
Okay.
it's like we don't have another question to narrow it
Yeah,
down.
to narrow it down. So
All right, no.
No,
So we
I
got
think that's been great. We know
Yeah.
he's afraid of water. We have a avatar of
Sully,
the god.
but Sully's in
Sully's in the dark forest.
the Dark Forest, the formerly Dark Forest.
Yeah.
The forest that was formerly dark.
Yes, correct. So
It's now,
but with
it's now the
Kelvin
low light
here,
forest.
Kelvin can take us across lands. Kelvin can take us across wildlands to the Dark Forest to meet up with Sully. I think that's probably our best course of action because
My third favorite terrain.
your third
Is
favorite
forest.
terrain is forest.
What was it? Mountain was the first one, right?
Mountain, Underdark.
Oh, that's
and
right.
Forest. Yeah.
Perfect. So okay, let's see if we can get some more information on the way out of here.
All right, are we on the way out?
I still really think our first stop should be the dragon, though.
You the first because actually in the route if we go by sea
better
it's
go
going to be
like
faster to go to the Dragon's Keep. If we go by land it's going to be faster to hit Sully first because they're
Dragons keep right here.
because Dragon's Keep's way up north and the Dark Forest is it's actually about on line with Paul Watch, about directly east of Paul Watch.
I would be willing to bet that the dragon has a way to speed our travel.
Sure.
If we can get to her. And I don't think traveling by sea is a bad thing right now.
I guess it's true too because the Shadow Leviathan should not have
And
any
they're
I
scared
don't,
of
and
big bodies of
the
water,
dragon
yeah.
specifically said to steer clear of some of these areas, which if you look at the map, we would have to go near Hopestead.
Well, I'm down for either. Going which place
avoid
first?
Hopestead. Just go around and more towards.
Can we bring the map up?
Canyon.
I'll bring the map up for everybody.
Watch.
I can't do that, or I would.
Also, it's so much less walking.
I would put it to a vote if you want to
We
go to
have
Sully
the
first. or-
Warforged. Let's just give them souls back, and then we can ride on them.
Ride the Warforge.
Turn them
robots,
into.
Medium creatures.
Here is the path that you took to get here, and you had the fight there on the way with the.
We could take a similar
Guys.
path back, but instead go upriver.
Yeah.
So
Where are
But
we
it's
going
crossed
get
over
the
to
boat?
Leagate,
So if
so
you-
the river is not a big enough barrier.
So Eddie's correct. If you want to go by sea and by river, you can take that all the way up to the base of the mountain below Dragon's Keep.
But that might just be finding a ship. Which did you see any ships in the
I was gonna
harborage
say, where are we
on your
finding
way
the
in?
boat? Because
We could maybe
doubt-
steal one if they've got one. If
does
they
anyone
brought one
know
in.
how to pilot a boat.
I think
no,
that
I'm
I
an
think,
orphan.
I
I think we
And,
should go and look and see if there's a ship. If there is, maybe we could take it. If not, the other route
But
overland
can we
is-
sail a ship though? Amongst us, was anybody have his background
Just
as a
Jack.
sailor?
I think you guys have to be.
I learned while we were going. Captain Jack will sail the ship.
Okay, so I'm gonna go scout. I take my ghost and
I was
unfold
just like,
bat
nope.
wings and go look at the port.
Although I will say,
I think it's
you
worth
guys
an
do
investigation.
trust me a lot.
So he's gonna go. He's gonna go do a.
There's your
check.
There's your two routes you could take.
Oh man,
Yep.
something's different.
So I go see if there's a
very
boat at harbor, and
Okay.
just rule that out completely. Or
Well, there was a small. You remember there was this fishing village or something that was right off where we.
Yeah, but how far away? I mean,
That was, it only took us.
It
a
was
day
pretty
to get
close.
there.
It was close enough for them to shout at us.
did you happen to come by the fishing village? And was it unaffected?
Let's say yes, you did, and no, and yes, it was. No, what was your question?
Was it
Did I
affected?
go through?
Yes, it was.
Okay,
It was
so it's
affected.
burnt to the
I
ground.
came through there. It's a mess.
Any
We can't-
ships?
We can't go back.
No.
Rowboats and small fishing boats.
Yeah.
Make a
I don't think
make a
it's-
history check.
Who?
Just so
Kelvin.
just warning you guys, Kelvin's only good at either combat or skill checks every session.
It's
One or
true.
the other.
It is true. He does one or the other. So it's going to
We'll
be
find out right now.
which is tonight.
14 history check.
14.
Middling.
As
Means
you
his
were
combat's going to be real.
as you were coming down to the city, you remember a large vessel that had like beached itself or washed up onto the shore
Okay.
and
go
appeared
check
to
that.
be abandoned.
All right. Yeah. I actually
near
did
us.
see something beached.
Yeah.
What about his recon
So,
in the
looks like it's
harbor?
manageable.
Is there anything in the harbor?
Pilot.
Well, let's say you didn't quite make it that far.
Okay.
I was going to say you might
This
not
is
want to
the
go
DM
by
saying-
yourself
Maybe don't go by yourself.
because remember the army of Warforged.
As you climb up out of everywhere, you're wandering through. I've got everybody on here right now.
You don't have me.
Well, you're not there.
you're special.
Where did you go?
I'm
If,
I'm in the vault still.
You're still in the vault.
I'm just grabbing everything.
Why?
Nobody
Oh,
told
yeah,
me
you
they
were in
were
the vault.
leaving.
You
guys wanna stir up
you were in
some
the
trouble
vault.
and you want-
Nobody told me they were leaving, so I
Now's
just
the time to
stayed.
do it. I have a weird feeling that I won't be with you for very long. I don't know why.
You're looking a little misty. I
I
can
have
see
a
it.
strange feeling I'm going to be called
Elsewhere.
elsewhere.
Um,
Mysterious.
As you're trying to get through the garden, this garden area, kind of imagine like Central Park, but way overgrown. Now imagine Central Park, but it's Last of Us, right?
So
And-
I was going to say we should probably try to make a trip through and grab the Soul Forge too, right? That's the one thing we haven't gotten. We haven't picked up.
Oh yeah, if we can find
We
it.
do need to. Yeah.
Did we
need to
find
try
that
it.
in the vault?
No, it's in the garden.
That's in the garden.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll,
So we got to check to see.
That's
if
where
that,
we are right now.
We'll do that next, though.
Yeah,
we
we're
got to
right
take
there.
care of this. Are we? We're not in the garden.
You're heading.
So we're getting that
So
direction.
Klaus is scouting out there, and in the garden finds a patrol of Warforged and a squid-looking purple guy.
is this
Klaus would probably be the only one that would recognize him, so it's good that he came across him. But he finds a mind flayer.
is that Klaus? This with
Yeah,
the
this
red
is
ring
Klaus
around?
with the,
Okay, good. I didn't want to fight that
Yeah,
thing
it
for
is. Yeah.
Oh, fine. That's good.
Let's go, Klaus.
We're gonna.
All right. So
Do I perceive that something's about to go down
have they seen me?
before it goes down?
how far is Klaus like scouting ahead? Like I don't.
Not super far.
far. We let him go a little bit. That's probably appropriate.
Yeah, that's probably right,
Okay.
right there.
All right, great. Then make a stealth check. I assume that you were stealthing your way around.
Sure.
Of course. Just Klaus. 'Cause he's
Yeah,
the
just
one.
Klaus.
No one
he's the
told me
one.
you guys were leaving, so I saw like going up the rope, so I rushed to catch up.
So you're at the very back. Oh,
Guys,
what's going on?
Where'd everyone go?
make a.
There's a mind flare.
Do we know how much was in your bag already?
I had
You
nothing
filled it up
in
with
there.
yourself?
I had like
Okay.
potions of healing, and that was it.
And the
And
potions
just-
that we took from the
And just
dudes on the
solace
boat.
and the potions.
Yeah,
okay.
so that was it.
That's right. You've got the blood potions. That's the potions you're talking about.
Man, I still wonder what would happen to me if I drank one
Try
of
it.
those. No, I could. It could be so horrible.
Huggles.
What is your ultimate draconic form?
Oh,
I don't have one. That's the problem.
Just imagine that.
My ultimate draconic form would be me
It was
turning into like a pit fiend.
So like, these lizard people drank it, and they turned into like a huge like half dragon, half lizard thing.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did want to ask Huggles if you wanted to check in on
my parents.
on your
Yes.
parents.
Yeah, in fact, preferably before. Well, that's fine. Yeah, we could. Whenever we can is great.
I feel like this probably
I'm
happened
planning to
right
put some
after.
flavor in.
Okay, let's do it before.
Okay, so my parents are we go check in on them,
Yes,
and how are they doing after a month?
they are.
Decaying nicely.
They weren't comatose, right?
They were
They were-
unresponsive. They couldn't feed themselves.
Oh, that's right. I thought they were wandering around and just like zombie-ish.
No,
No, they're done.
Okay, they are gone. I'm sorry, Huggles.
So I go in and I look at them and I feel this like rage build.
Oh.
Villain origin story.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
boy.
Bard to Barry.
so yeah. Barbarian.
From bard to skull.
So I'm pretty mad
Come to
Okay.
the dark side.
at the whole at the whole situation. Not at my companions, but the people that stole their memories.
Yeah.
And all of that, and I feel a new power emerge. Let's continue.
join us.
All right, do you guys see
Join us.
Huggles come out of the
Looking
building
determined.
I would have gone
with
in there
a
with him.
with a very
I've got like my hand
What's-
is glowing a tiny
It's like
bit.
very Dragon Ball Z.
yeah okay. All right, there's a new look in his eyes.
I want to do insight check.
How was your stealth, by the way?
Horrible.
19.
I'm not a stealthy guy.
Why were
I've
you
learned-
scouting?
Because I can
have,
fly.
through my
that's
rage
true.
and experience, I've learned some new spells.
Nice.
New expressions.
It's where my magic before was all about staying away from people. I've learned. I'm now determined to use magic as damage.
Revenge story.
Oh,
Join us, Huggles. Join.
How? Okay, I need you spot them just as you're coming around this corner. Where are you going to sneak to? What are you trying to do? Put your character, put your token where it's at, so I can.
I'm going to go right there, just around that corner, and just. I'm assuming all this is open area, or like waist high at least, so I can see them.
Yeah, he said it was kind of like
It's-
Last of
it's
Us. The whole game is
overgrown.
full of waist-high walls.
Yeah, it's basically yeah.
Sure. So right there.
Okay. All right, and what's your stealth check?
8. A solid 8.
So he was
Good, good.
scrabbling
Success.
across the rocks.
However, I'm not scrabbling. I am 20 feet in the air.
Oh, well, that's probably why your stealth check.
Probably why it was horrible. I was trying to cover some ground.
Right. You spot them, and the Mind Flayer in the back spots you as well, just at the same time. You see a cold look in his eye, and that turns into a little bit of a hunger.
Ooh.
As he gestures up at you, and he starts to levitate himself.
Let's go.
And freaking
Do I
mind
see him yet?
flares.
Yeah, you guys can see them you can see them start to rise up above. Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
I call out.
Since nobody's snuck up on anybody here.
Call out. Mind flare.
What?
This is gonna be a short fight. I rolled really low, and I was like, you know what? I'll roll for the Warforged and for the Mind Flayer. Nope. I rolled one lower than the first roll. So,
This is the best I've done on initiative this entire game.
No, I mean, Mike is, but.
I got a,
Oh, nice!
I got a 22.
Let's go.
I got a 23.
Yay.
Let's
Because of
go.
those new gloves I have, I got a much better initiative.
I used my one nat 20 for
The
the
tracker wasn't up when I.
Can I use my inspiration to get a
Their
sneak
gloves of
attack?
thievery. They made my ace or my dex a 19.
Oh, that's right.
Which they wouldn't have helped you. And they do help
you can
me.
use
It raises
your-
my AC and.
Well, I like the cook.
if you make a stealth check, so he has spotted Klaus so far.
Okay.
So if you guys want to make a stealth check too,
Oh, yeah, I'll do
to
that.
get a sneak.
Yeah,
Did you take levels
it's more for flavor, but
Yeah,
I
that's
want to.
fine.
Did you take levels as a rogue?
I'll do a sneak.
I gotta get my ghost and one skeleton.
that?
Did you take
as well.
levels as a rogue?
Okay.
Whenever they're.
Levels as a rogue?
I just don't see them on the board.
Oh shoot! That's because I
No,
probably
not that.
deleted them.
Not that
15 is
No,
mine.
I'm still very magic based.
Okay.
I got a 27 for my stealth.
Let's see, stealth.
That's those guys.
I got a nat 20 plus 4.
Freak, Huggles.
24 on stealth. Man,
go.
he is on fire.
You need to beat a.
Oh.
Everybody needs to beat a 16. That's what they rolled for their perception.
15. So
And
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
half
definitely
proficient
beat
at
that.
it.
22 for Kelvin.
21.
So it's actually a 6. Okay.
Do you still want initiatives? for
Yeah, I
those
still
that
want to get
still-
initiative. So Klaus, go.
Yep.
What's your initiative?
I can put it
What's
in.
your initiative?
If you just put, if you just
You're in there now. Yep.
Oh,
if you just put everybody in there, they can put their own in there.
Yeah. Let's do that.
okay. There we
You
go.
can just click the number and then put your number in there.
And then I'll resort it. Mm-hmm. Did I get everybody? Eddie, did I get you?
yep.
How do I?
Just click the number. What was it? I'll get you.
Oh, there we
Why
go.
not
I got
staying?
it.
You gotta hit enter.
Yeah,
did enter.
Okay.
Well, you're going last.
Dang, everybody's so sick, dude. Holy crap.
Yeah, you see
look at
my
that.
rolls?
I was the lowest one.
see my rolls,
Oh,
though?
yes, it
I rolled a 3 for the mind flayer. And I'm like, you know what? I don't like that. So I'll do them in 2 separate groups.
Why is there a yellow box around me?
Usually when the DM hovers, then it'll put a yellow box
Oh,
over.
that's
Or
not
you.
me.
Or if you hover over someone's name on the turn order list, then it will highlight them.
Oh, okay.
That's some of the highest initiative rolls I have ever
Yeah.
seen.
Seriously.
Really? That's actually kind
I
of low.
apologize in advance for Kelvin's combat rolls. Since pretty well so far. It's not going well for the fight.
That's right. That's right.
It's actually kind of low.
Okay.
That's
For me.
high for me. I was planning on spending a luck point if I get too low.
Are mind flares considered humanoid? No.
They're not. I think they're
good.
aberrations, but I'll
Aberrations,
double
yeah.
check
No,
that.
that's fine.
Gross.
They're considered assholes.
They're aberrations.
Cool.
Oh, that's good for Kelvin, isn't it?
What about Warforge?
I can just do like the detect
humanoid.
thing.
They are humanoid.
To see if there's
All right.
aberration.
You don't get extra
dragons.
damage.
I don't think
I
they're.
think so. I'm gonna look. Still making friends with Kelvin again.
So, for the
Making friends with Kelvin again.
25 looks like it goes first.
are we doing the? Do I do the
Yeah.
sneak attack?
now I got favorite enemies: humanoids and dragons.
Oh, sorry. I'm off the screen. Okay.
Do you mean sneak or surprise?
I don't care. Yeah, surprise. I just mean going before
Oh,
initiative.
okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. I'm my angry orangish reddish glowing hand raises as I see the mind flayer come up into the sky, and a blast of eldritch power arcs towards him.
Okay.
And I do
Somebody made a deal with the devil.
11.
Oh, I like it.
I do 22 damage.
Okay. Is the
Bazinga.
Eldritch Blast?
Yep.
Okay. Got him.
Actually, with your character level being 10.
Oh, I
that's
think
a
I
good
need to
catch.
roll
Yeah, you need to roll to hit.
to hit. My bad. I have 2 of them. So, let's see. What is it based on again?
Your spellcasting
Yeah.
modifier.
Oh my goodness.
Go
One's a
on.
1, one's an 18 plus spellcasted plus. Where's my
Just go into spells. Just click spells and it's at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, modifier plus 5. Okay. So I got a 6 on one
Yeah.
and a 20
Well-
something on the other.
Okay.
Spell attack is +9.
Oh, plus 9. Okay, I got it. Thank
Still
you.
just the last one that hits, though.
Okay.
All right.
So 11 damage.
Okay. All right. You blasted him, and he spots you now.
And I say,
And-
that's for my mom.
Solid burn, Huggles.
All right, Jack. Can you beat that burn?
I can't even move.
Vicious mockery. What was that? Come on.
You should just be like, yeah, this is for his
My
mom.
wits aren't about me right now.
Jack is set to move from all players.
Is he still on the map layer?
No, he's a token.
Oh, there we go. Now I can.
Oh, do I get a bonus action on the sneak?
No, we'll just do that
Okay.
one.
Okay.
It's not even technically your turn.
Yeah.
So I'm going to. Can I jump over this without any skills or anything like that?
No, imagine that the walls are not necessarily like waist height, but
Okay.
More like
actual
chest height.
walls that are broken up.
Well, then I don't remember how far that was. Yeah, I can make it there. Alright. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash and get here. Maybe. It's in that doorway.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my bow to attack. For sneak attack. Pretty sure I hit. That's a 28 to hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing? Come on. For 20 points of damage
Okay. On
on the Mind Flayer.
the
sorry.
mind flare. All right.
And then I'll use my last 5 steps to step behind the wall.
He's gonna stop levitating and start hiding somewhere.
And that is magical.
Look
by the
at
way.
me!
Magical piercing.
All right. Oh, put the slash in. That's not gonna work. Dang it.
Oh, and I'll yell out, "Yeah, that's for Huggle's mom."
All right.
Yes, sir.
For Huggle's mom.
All right, Eddie.
Okay, Eddie. Mine's not surprised because I was spotted, but I'm going to go like this.
You know, I thought you got above 16.
10. I got a 15.
Apparently, I put Zafrina down a well.
She's sitting on the well.
Okay.
I'm gonna move right to there. So that's about 25 feet of movement, and I am going to try using my coin in one hand and my and oh shoot, what did I just do? My coin in one hand and my scales in the other, because I know the scales work for sure. And I'm going to summon a celestial.
Hey, I know that trick.
Yes, and I'm going to do the Radiant Mace Defender, I think, and put him right in amongst the Warforged.
What's his name? Backstory?
His name is
I mean,
Charles.
This
His
is a
motivation.
living person.
It's Charles.
Build the world, man.
He has really cool looking wings. His mace looks exactly like mine, in perfect condition, having never been used.
Not
But this guy's
yours.
going to use it. But it always appears like it's never been used.
Right.
Very different than my angel that I summoned.
We need a.
Actually,
How big is he?
he looks a lot like Lunoel.
Oh, well, too bad.
He is just large. Just regular size, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, rip loon, you will.
No, large. So they're large.
They're large. Got it.
Large.
Boom. Where does he appear?
I wanted to put him like right in the middle of the. Well, that's a dumb place. No, put him just outside the Warforged, like right there.
You don't want him in the middle of 5 Warforges?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
probably not.
All right.
But it's not going to take an action. It's just going to appear there and loom for the moment to see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. And that's the end of my turn. Oh, and I'm going to step 5 feet backward, so I can still kind of spy everything, but I'm not as out in the open.
Got it. Zafrina. And then Kelvin, you're next.
I think I'm gonna move to like right here, so I just barely have vision on the Mind Flayer.
Oh, so it's taking the dodge action. That's what it would do.
That's what this guy's doing? Okay.
And let's make sure my measurement's still good, which it is.
80, 90 feet. Yep, 85, 90 feet.
And I see the Mind Flayer, and I'm just really not interested in in dealing with mind flayers today.
I like this attitude.
And
So we're not running.
And I am going to do a heightened immolation.
Immolation. All right.
So it gets disadvantage on its.
It gets disadvantage on its save. It's a dex save 17. And
Okay. It fails.
okay, then it takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, and then
8d6, that's nice.
the burning target sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius at the end of each of its turns. So again, at the end,
Yeah.
it takes 46 fire damage at the end of each of its turns after this.
Right.
Dang.
That's good.
Does it resave or not?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
can resave.
Each turn it gets to save. But if it fails, then it.
Just takes it again.
It's just gonna burn and burn and burn. Oh, those aren't as good. Wait, I think I have a thing that lets me reroll those.
You ready to shoot something, Kelvin? It's been a while.
Oh, I was
Just been practicing at the range.
nervous.
Nervous. We own this thing. I'm just kidding. It wasn't that.
32 damage,
Okay.
and then I've already moved 10. I need to be within a certain amount to do this next thing I want to do on the next turn.
Is immolation a concentration spell?
I don't think it is actually, but let me look.
I think he's just on fire. It is a
It
concentration.
is
spell.
concentration, but that's fine. I'm not super worried about that.
How much damage did he take?
32 this
Nice.
round. Yeah, and I'm gonna move to use the rest of my movement. I can move another 20 feet. So that will put me right here on the inside of this wall, on the other side check.
Okay.
I'll give a little wink whenever you show up. Like, it's a good hiding spot, right?
Alright. That's Sophrana's turn.
Yep.
All right, Kelvin.
How high is the mind flayer levitating?
He's up about 20 feet in the air.
20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, this is where Mind Flayer is not having a good day.
Calvin for his first. Oh, how do I tell how far I'm
Now he knows how
Sorry.
calamari feels.
There's and then you can just drag it, kind of. Yep.
Okay. I can go right there, yeah.
And then yeah, whenever you want to move, you have to click back to.
The pointer.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Calvin's gonna move
Yeah.
about here. So wait, am I in a surprise? Does that mean I just get advantage?
Did you roll for stealth?
Yeah, it was 22.
Yes.
So, yeah,
So,
you just
you
get advantage.
You get advantage.
That's good.
Because I don't think is it
Calvin's
technically a
about to
surprise
garbage
round,
roll.
or we
No,
just
we
get a
were-
roll?
It was just whether or not he was giving you advantage.
Yeah, that's what I was.
All right, so Calvin moves into position, drawing his longbow and an arrow out at the same time. He takes the arrow in one hand and snaps it like this, and it turns into a lightning bolt.
Ooh.
And he strings it and fires it
Ooh.
at. Can you tell me? Are these four? I don't know how to do like a.
Yep.
Can you see that?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Are those four within 10 feet of this guy?
Not all four.
Who's within 10 feet of this guy?
That guy? Yeah.
Mind Flayer?
Everybody is.
Mind Flayer's 20 feet up. So
Yeah.
he's-
Yeah, they're all within.
They're all
10
within
feet.
I
10
can
feet of that
catch
guy.
all of them. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
And let's see what happens. Come on, Calvin. Where's lightning bolt?
Is that like a magic item?
It might be a spell.
21.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Then that's gonna be 4d8 damage to him.
Okay.
And then to the one that I hit, and then 2d8 to everything within 10 feet, but they get a dex saving throw first. So I'll do the main damage first. It's 19 damage on the
Okay.
main target, and then it strikes him, and these bolts like lance out and hit the other ones in the area. I think it's looks like a Dex 13, so it's pretty low.
Okay. Looks like 2 of them make it and 2 of them don't.
Okay.
Nice.
They all take, so the ones that fail take 2d8, the ones that succeed take 1d8. Do you want to
Okay.
just roll the 2d8 and
Yeah,
it's
just
equal?
take it half of it. We'll half it.
Where's the 8s? Come on, buddy. There. Oh, solid. 11.
There you go.
That's a cool spell.
And then I guess the ones that made it take 5.
Right.
And I should have rolled advantage. Let's see if I got the 20.
Let's do it right now.
Just on the off chance.
You never know.
No.
No, working. All right, so yeah, that's Kelvin's turn. He shoots one of the. Just I'll clear out this trash.
Yeah.
For Huggle's mom.
Oh gosh, you guys. So, have you seen the riff tracks for Twilight?
Yeah.
Okay, you know the very last. Have you seen the very last one, the 5th one?
No.
All right.
I just seen the first 2.
Some backstory, just really quick, and I know we're getting a little bit long, but that's fine. COVID hit, and we had nothing to do, and so I broke out my comic books for my kids, everything, and at one point we're like, hey, let's find some riff tracks things to watch, and we found the riff tracks for Twilight, and I'm like, the boys are not. I have 5 boys, by the way, and I'm like, the boys are not going to like Twilight, but maybe they love MST3K. Maybe they'll like people making fun of Twilight, and which turns out they do. It's great. We watched all 5 Twilight movies at least 6 times during 2020. Back to back. We would just start over again. We would get to the last one, and we would just start over on the first one again.
Yeah, they're
And
peak.
so-
they're really good.
And that was 2020. And since then, we've watched them all 5 again, like once a year, maybe, or something like that. Maybe a little bit more often than that, even. It's just something we turn on
Yeah.
when we just need
hilarious.
something in the background, or on car trips. When we drove to Disneyland,
Yeah.
we're watching Twilight. And so my teenage boys have seen Twilight at least a dozen
With riff tracks.
all 5 movies
Let's-
with the riff tracks.
Only.
With the
Yeah.
riff tracks, they have never seen the
It without.
at all. But they can quote most of the movies to you. Anyway,
That's awesome.
at the very last part, and for anybody that's seen Twilight, I don't know if any of you have seen.
Spoilers for those who haven't.
Spoilers.
I think I may have seen the first one.
There's a big battle at the end, and they all start charging. All these vampires and werewolves start charging at each other, right? And the battle happens because the main bad guy vampire, who is played by the guy that plays the angel in Good Omens, Michael Sheen, kills the dad, the father of this coven of vampires, right? But he's not like a real father or anything like that, because he just like made them
Yeah, vampires.
into vampires,
Yeah,
right?
that's vampire lore.
Okay, so not real dad, right? So as everybody's charging in, they do these close-up shots of all these different people. And they start with Edward, and the riff tracks guys go, "My fake dad!" And then they cut over to one of the other vampire dads, and they're like, "That guy's fake dad!" It's funny. And then they all charge and they start leaping at each other as vampires do, because one of the other jokes is that whenever vampires fight, it's like a Peter Pan musical breaks out. That's basically the fighting style in Twilight. Anyway, so here we go for Huggle's mom. We're wasting this guy. It's so great. Go watch it. It's that guy's fake dad. Okay. All right. Kelvin just lights up these Warforged, and you can see them sparking, continue to spark even after the lightning fades. Klaus.
Okay, Klaus pulls out a bottle of black oil and spreads it on, I think, Safrina, Calvin, and myself. Why the heck not? No, you know what? We'll go Eddie.
Okay.
And you are all blessed.
Oh, nice.
Man, it's kind of gross.
Yeah, I know. A little. It's not holy water. It is rancid oil. But there you go.
Is it gonna stain?
It will probably stain your clothes. I apologize.
Should have kept that refrigerated.
Yep.
Stains. It's oil stain.
Just oil stains all over. Oh, come on.
Oh, you need your guys still, huh?
Yep. I moved to here, and so did my ghost and skeleton. And my skeleton pulls out a bow and unleashes his fury all over the mind flare. And he is going to roll to attack and gets a 13. Do we hit?
This really juicy skeleton.
Yummy.
13 to hit a mind flare.
The mind flare missed. That would miss the mind flare.
That would miss and he wildly shoots a bow.
Been a while.
It's been a while. I know it. He hasn't shot a bow in a minute.
Okay, there's your guys. Let's let you
And I am 20 feet in the air flying directly at the mind flare.
Okay. Any war cry you want to add to this?
For that guy's mom and dad!
All right, Huggles.
You just saw your
Buoyed up
friends
by everyone's.
band together.
So, okay. So I am going to move to right about 30 feet, right?
If that
Yeah,
mind
about
flayer is maintaining any kind of concentration spells, it's probably.
Oh, I need to be
Yeah.
rolling for his flying. Yes. He might not be 20 feet in the air still.
Then I'm
How much did he take from you?
32.
32. We'll roll for
20
that.
from me.
Before I forget, I'm going to get Klaus's attention and say, "Hey, here's some bardic inspiration."
Oh! And I take a cookie right before I take off.
You can't believe you just pulled those out now. I'm taking one.
Oh yeah, you don't want to open it
Waiting
back
for the
up.
most dramatic moments.
That was beautiful, Huggles.
I am a
Are
bard.
there any nuts in these?
No.
I'm allergic to nuts. So.
That is a problem then, with
you.
baked goods.
Very cool.
Well,
What's that?
you got gum.
Oh, yeah,
so-
thank
I'm gonna get rid of. I shouldn't be chewing gum on the stream anyway. Now that I realize it, it's kind of rude.
So then I'm going to cast Hold Monster on the
Good
on
spell.
the dude up in the
Nice.
air.
Okay.
Cookies are good.
Very good cookies.
Okay, and it is a
You know what's interesting? We're now in a generation where
Wisdom
most
save
people
of 19.
might not realize that that's rude.
Yeah, that's probably true.
19 whiz save.
Yep.
Okay.
Freaking inspired.
So inspired right now.
What is his constitution? Okay.
And I'm trying to get rid of these. We made too many, so finish them
I'm
up.
trying to get rid of them.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you made
Will
it for
save?
us.
Thanks.
Wisdom save? Is that what you said?
Yes. 19.
18.
Oh,
Fail.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
sorry. Oh, my bad. I was just looking at his score.
Oh, hand off the
It's a
chest.
plus 6, so it's 21.
Can I use inspiration?
Yes.
Or
No.
Bless, right? I don't know if that helps.
That's him
because
it's him
it was
rolling.
him rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think
that's
you
right.
can use an inspiration to make them reroll. I mean, it's totally up to you, but
I don't think so.
No, it's just your own
oh, okay.
stuff.
I think the only thing you can use like that is lucky, and that's if they're attacking you.
You can silvery barbs will make them do it, but
Yeah.
we're not.
Oh, that's true.
Or I'm not in range.
I don't even have it, so.
I do.
Do what?
You have silvery barbs?
I do now.
The reaction. Yeah.
You do now?
Hold on. How does that work?
Level 10!
So, I was going to do this in a minute, but whatever. Klaus kind of
That was amazing.
sees these.
Ow.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Like, hold
Well,
on
this
a
is my
second.
level up, so.
do now.
Oh,
This
This
is
is my level up.
This reminds me of the 14-year-old that showed up to FanX with like 4 18s on the stick level character.
Oh my gosh.
Of course.
Of course they did.
them at home.
Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's your
I
problem?
rolled them at
What's the
home.
problem?
What's the problem? I love that.
it was rough talking to him and explaining that we all got to play the same game.
Love it. So he realizes he is not going to use his Hellfire Greatsword on any humanoids anymore, and kind of gets this jolt of power through him, and now has access to sorcery power. And
I'm gonna eat all of these.
sure, I don't know. Can I cast Silvery Barbs?
Sure.
There you go.
All right.
Silvery Barbs.
In that case, he gets an 11.
I did.
What'd you
you made him re-roll?
Yeah, so he got an 11 this time.
Let's go!
And you get to give somebody advantage.
That's right.
Is that a
Power.
multi-class?
Yeah,
multi-class?
yeah, yeah.
That's in the
Who gets the most from advantage?
Advantage.
Took a little sorcerer dip.
It's a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Silvery Barbs is amazing.
Why are all you guys green? Oh, you gave
I
him bless.
just I gave him bless.
I came back to the map all of a sudden and people were green.
There's a purple one too.
Yeah.
I have Bardic Inspiration. I will forget that, so I put a little pink thing on me.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he made his concentration check.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
But now he's paralyzed.
He's got some high saves and some stuff.
Now is when you hit him with.
Okay, so what did you hit him with
Which
again?
is green aura.
I hit him with
Hold monster.
Hold Monster.
Hold monster, thank you.
Can a paralyzed person maintain concentration?
Yes, they just can't
Do anything else?
do anything else. Paralyzed, incapacitated, and can't speak. They will automatically fail strength and dex saves.
Oh, that means he automatically fails my save next turn.
And then attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Oh shoot! Let's go.
And any attack that hits the creature is a crit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Let's go.
Well, I know what the angels
Let's go.
So that was a good one to use that on. All right, he's frozen in the air, 20 feet in the air,
Mind Flayer's turn, though.
and it's the Mind Flayer's turn. So he will try and break out of that. I guess he can't. He cannot move. He can't
So here's the order.
speak. He's incapacitated. He can't move, and he can't take actions, and he can't speak. So all he can do is try and make a save.
So, order of operations. Which save comes first? The dex save for the immolation or the hold person? I mean, the hold monster.
Immolation was in place first.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just say
Is
1,
it-
2.
Well, it also depends
first
on
position,
if he
second
makes
position.
a save at the start of the turn, because I know hold person is the end of the
Oh, that is true.
Yeah. Oh,
that would give
I
you
love
the
it.
There it
clue.
is, right there.
Yeah.
I think mine's the end of the turn as well.
So then he would just make them at the same time.
Well, but,
But you can't.
He would fail the one automatically.
At the end.
yeah.
I see what you're saying.
At the
Yeah,
end
the
of
whole
each of its
person.
turns.
Right.
So they're both at the end of the turn.
You guys are beating up on him plenty.
Okay.
We'll see if he can break out the
Give
whole
him a
person
chance.
first.
Okay.
I would probably say hold person first.
He's got a 25
Yeah, that
You
did.
make
out
Because if you think
person.
about it, this would
Yeah,
be more
he
like
breaks
trying
out.
to pat the fire
that did
out of
keep
you.
him
So
from-
he's still going to only get
Skips
a
his
9
turn,
plus.
On the dex.
On the dex is only 10.
Okay.
And it takes that. Cool.
Another 46 fire damage, which is another 14.
14. Oh. He is on fire.
Still.
And he's screaming.
Is he still
His
flying?
tentacles are going.
Yep.
Yes.
Did I lose my keyboard? I might have lost my keyboard. Nope, I got it. All right. That is his turn, though. He is going to go ahead and float back down to the ground. He doesn't want to fly.
Oh.
Perfect.
Too
He
big
can
of a
just-
target. Too
he
big
can
of a
just
target.
Stop concentrating on that.
Oh, he's gonna try and concentrate on something else.
All right, the Warforged
I have another Hold Monster.
going to charge forward. Did I grab that guy too? I'm trying not to grab that guy. And are you flying still?
I am.
Okay. So 2 of them will stop by your guys on the ground.
Would my angel get an opportunity attack on a couple of
So I
them?
moved you back. Yeah, on one of them.
On one. Okay. He will take that as they go by. And it is 1d10. Or it's. Oh, weapon attack plus my spell modifier. So a 19 to hit.
You know what? This guy will use his javelin. 19 does hit.
It does. Oh, geez. 9 points of radiant damage.
9.
And who's within 10 feet of that guy?
The
Klaus.
Klaus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Klaus? You also get 10 temporary hit points, Klaus.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Yeah, angels are super good.
All day, dude.
Okay. Klaus. This guy chucks a javelin or a spear at you.
We're good.
13. That's
Miss.
not going to do it. Your skeleton.
Yes.
He hits him with a big club. It's a 23 to hit.
Oh, totally hit him.
And that's going to do 10 damage.
Oh, okay. He gets rocked.
Your other wraith guy is a 24 to hit.
Okay.
And that's 10 damage. If that doesn't take
he
him
hits
down,
him.
he will miss the second time.
And he does not take him down.
See what happens with the Warforged.
So 10 on both, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it kill the skeleton?
No.
Oh, then
It
he'll
is
swing
very
again.
close.
He'll swing again and get a
Okay.
14.
Oh, tie hits him.
Okay, that does 8.
The skeleton goes down
Boom.
in all his glory.
Huggles. These two guys come rushing at you.
Ooh.
One of them hits you once, probably a 24 to hit and a 12 to hit.
24 to hit and 12 to
Does
hit.
24 hit?
12 hits.
12 does not hit,
Okay.
but the other does.
12 24 does.
24 will hit. That's what I figured. That is 11 damage.
Okay.
The other one comes falling right behind him. And he gets a 16 and a 16.
Both hit.
Okay. That is 12 and 10.
Okay, that's 22. All right.
All right, these two Warforged just keep coming, just run up and start beating on Huggles.
Huggles.
Don't you know he just lost his mind?
Leave him alone.
You have no sense of decency!
They just start pounding on you. Kill the guy that lost his parents first.
Kick him when he's down.
Reunite him, hurry!
In fact, you're not close enough. Dang it.
So dark.
This is a family-friendly show.
Yeah. The Mind Flayer, though, will speak to Klaus.
Let's go.
He says, "Running away again, I see.
You see me coming at you.
What is Klaus most afraid of?
Klaus is most afraid of
Or how about this? What's...
the Whispering Duke, honestly.
Yeah. Like, how... So he's reading your surface thoughts right now.
Okay.
So, what is it that he picks up on?
It probably picks up on the fact that he's not going to engage the Warforged with his greatsword.
Yeah. So, what kind of paladin are you anymore? You lost your taste for it, have you?
You'll see what taste I have.
All right. Then we'll go to Jack.
Okay. How high are these walls?
5-6 feet.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action hide. Do you want me to roll stealth?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hide. That's 31.
Okay.
So then I kind of want to get
Slip
up high
into
enough,
the ethereal plane.
and then I'm going to shoot the Mind Flayer again.
All right.
And technically, I have like
We all
3
forgot he
advantages.
existed.
Yeah.
Just one.
I know.
Good thing you have advantage.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Yikes.
19 and a 1.
Oh, good thing you had advantage.
The 19 will hit.
Okay.
Sneak attack. Let's get it.
Sneaky sneaks. Let's see, that's 12, 20, 24 damage.
Oh, wow.
And then 5 feet, 10, 15. I'm gonna end there. I just kind of want to get closer.
All right. Your shot strikes the Mind Flayer right in the throat, just below his tentacles, and he gurgles halfway through his taunting of Klaus. Starts to gurgle and then falls to the ground.
Is he dead?
Yes! I killed him!
Oh, Klaus
You
gets
guys
some rage.
wasted him.
Oh, Klaus is rageful.
You got to 95 in 2 rounds.
Dang.
That was impressive.
To the Warforged.
Yeah, what happened?
The Warforged fall silent.
Oh,
They quit moving?
stopped
Yeah.
moving.
dang it.
I'm going right up to the Mind Flayer.
It's wild. They still have souls in them.
I'm gonna go and
Their
punch the
eyes
Mind
are still
Flayer
lit up.
repeatedly.
Just start punching him.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I'm going to go loot the Mind Flayer.
Your knuckles start to turn purple
From
from the blood and the gurgle.
Eights. Is she okay? We didn't even
I
check
think
that.
Eights was in the bag.
yeah.
Eights was in the bag.
From what I remember.
I would have taken
Or
her
no,
out.
Eights was being carried by this
were
dude.
carrying.
Oh, I was carrying
We had
eights
2
at the
adult
beginning, yeah.
Warforged.
Right.
He still is apparently.
You had one that
Yeah.
belongs to
My back.
We had Solus's
Solus's
body,
body, and you had Eights.
and we had a little girl.
Yeah. We did have a little girl.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You brought the little girl.
So we have 3.
2 of them we haven't put the souls in.
Was it the little girl from
That we rescued.
that you rest the soul?
There was the one in the Pokeball
Yeah, 'cause-
necklace.
in the
Yes.
Pokeball
Yeah.
necklace.
Because
okay.
remember, Eights used them, put them
jeez.
both in her chest at the
missed a
same
lot.
time to try to poke both of them in
keeping
her
up.
chest.
There's a lot.
Try it. And then that's why he shut down, is because
Yes.
she wouldn't believe that it had really been that long.
Eights and the girl and the okay. We will deal with them next time.
Oh, okay.
How about that? Maybe Kelvin can take Eights back to Tobias or something like that. That would be good.
Well, I was gonna ask Eights to give her opinion on these Warforged that are
I think-
seemingly stuck.
Right,
Yeah,
what
I would
do you
like
want
to.
to-
I would like to take
already
them all
have
to
like
the Silver
4,
Dragon
so.
personally.
All of these ones?
No, not all of these. The ones
Oh.
we have her back. These
Maybe
guys
I'll,
can stay
try
here.
to
They're-
join
Yeah.
the remote next time. We'll see if we can
Yeah,
just
that'd be fun.
close out Kellen's little
That'd be fun.
jaunt. Let me see where
When
I
are you leaving again soon or?
yeah, I'm just doing some travel in the US this
Okay.
week. I'm back next weekend. And
Were you?
I'm either leaving Monday or Tuesday morning. Actually, if I
Okay.
leave Tuesday morning, I'll
Okay.
be back next week.
Cool. Well, let me know if you're in
Yeah.
town. Otherwise, well, we'll do a Discord thing.
All right,
Get
cool.
Kelvin back in here. Cool. All right, you guys have defeated the first Mind Flayer that you come across, and you are sneaking your way the rest of the way out of form, and we'll pick up there next time. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Jared, for
Great.
being here,
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good
That was a lot of fun.
for being my lore drop person, and also for getting to use some new abilities. So, not sucking on both skills and
I know.
Sure,
combat.
you did damage.
That was
Great.
amazing.
you
That
Love
was
it.
unheard of.
Love it.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, and enjoy your week. Go have fun.
Yeah.
Go play some D&D
There you go.
Or Pathfinder.
or Pathfinder.
I'm excited you got your coin.